Hi there, everybody. I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my report, my planetary overview report for the week of March the 20th. I hope you're enjoying these reports. I certainly love writing them. Okay, let's get into it. So this week commences with the powerful energy of the sun moving from the beautiful and sensitive sign of Pisces to the fearless, but let's get down to business sign of Aries. So it's quite a different energy. Also, this report is available on my website, on the blog, and also on the horoscope page. So you can read it or watch it, whatever suits you best. All right. So as Pisces is the first sign of the zodiac, and I must apologize still, I'm still just coping with my bronchitis. So my voice is probably going to get a little scratchy through it. So apologies before that. All right. So let's go back and have a look at this now. So Pisces is the first sign of the zodiac, and this signifies new beginnings and fresh starts. So you can start by closing off this first quarter of the year. So this is really a very important time. As you head into the second quarter, this is the perfect time to review your progress to date, okay? You want to ask yourself, like, where are you? Where do you want to be? Are you where you expected to be? Now, if your answer is yes, then congratulations. It sounds like you've been doing the work, you put a plan down, and you're on track. So well done. Now, if you answered no, then don't give yourself too much of a hard time over this. If you haven't made the progress that you had hoped to make during this time, then you want to just give yourself a bit of a break. It's not a time to get despondent. Instead, it's time to review. Okay, so for instance, if you've been procrastinating, then perhaps you've been not doing what you really want to do, what you love to do, okay? Or perhaps there's some underlying fear of either, a failure or success, because let's face it, with success becomes certain responsibilities. You can have a fear for failure and success, or a fear of what other people think. So you want to spend some time just getting in touch with that and sorting through and just like what it might be, and try to sort of get some resolution within yourself about that. Instead, reset your goals and push through just one day at a time to achieve them, okay? And at the same time, you want to be mindful not to set yourself up for failure by over committing to do more than what's just humanly possible, right? We've all done that. I do it regularly. So you want to challenge yourself, though, so it pushes you forward, because there is that thing that a lot of us, we tend to sort of fit in the work we have to the time that we have. So, you want to like give yourself enough to do that you push forward and you stay productive. But not so much that it overwhelms you, because when you get overwhelmed, you get to that point where you just feel frozen. You feel like you're on that hamster wheel, just going around and around and not making any progress. And these are some of the things that I work through with my coaching program. So we look at your astrology, we look at your business, your life. And so, if you feel that would be good for you, go ahead and have a look at that on my coaching tab on my website, jenniferangel.com. Okay. Now, to add further positive energy, the sun's transit to Aries will connect with the moon in what's called a conjunction. So when the sun and the moon are at the same degree, and hence this formulates the energy of a new moon, okay? And the new moon further highlights that this is a time to be open to new developments, and perhaps even to modify, or in some cases, even totally change what you're doing and the direction that you're heading. And as mentioned, this is a time for new beginnings and new start. And the best way to proceed, as always, is to have a positive mind and keep an optimistic outlook, okay? If you get that mindset set, and in the right place, and that's half your battle. You're like on your way. And at the same time, right at the beginning of the week, the sun will interact with powerful planet Pluto in what's called an astral sextile aspect. Okay. This opens the energy up for new opportunities and possibilities. So it's a very powerful interaction. It happens twice a year between the sun and Pluto. And it's a trigger point where you can just make things happen. However, it is up to you to recognize the opportunities and the possibilities, and then be brave enough to step forward with a plan of action, followed by specific action points and timing when you're going to do it. Okay. Now, as we move through the week, one of the biggest and most powerful planetary moves will take place this week with Pluto. Now, Pluto is the powerful planet of transformation, and which makes this move from Capricorn to Aquarius quite intriguing. So Pluto will stay in Aquarius for 3 months before then moving back to Capricorn in its retrograde transit. And it'll stay there until the end of 2023 before then moving into Aquarius again in January 2024, where it will take up residence and stay for the next 20 years. Okay. There's always a lot of excitement as well as some wariness when an outer, slower planet moves and transits to another sign. I will be doing a separate report on this over the next few weeks. However, let's just say for now that this move will bring challenges in a highly transformational way. So Pluto in Aquarius will endeavor to uncover any injustices, not just in one's personal life, but also on the world stage. Now, let's keep in mind that Pluto aims for integrity. And in Aquarius, as Aquarius is a sign of humanitarian pursuits, then this planet placement indicates to me, anyway, that mankind will stand up for their rights, particularly when it concerns freedom or any wrongdoing in any way to mankind. So let's see how that uncovers. Now, right now, it's in that what's called critical degree, going backwards and forwards, 29 degrees to 0 degrees. So it's intensified. So, right now and also right through 2024, we're likely to see some specific sort of areas and happen with that we'll be able to easily recognize, on the world stage. Okay, so more, and as I said, more about that over the next couple of weeks when I do a specific report on it. And I'll also do how it's going to affect each sun sign as well. This week, we'll conclude with the energy of feisty Mars, making its move from quick thinking Gemini to the more nurturing and sensitive sign of Cancer, water sign. So here, Mars is not so comfortable, as Cancer, being a water sign, prefers to make decisions based on intuitiveness, how they feel, while Mars is naturally more impulsive and wants to push forward. However, as Mars rules Aries, and both Aries and Cancer are cardinal signs, so although there is challenge here, the challenge can help all of us just push through any procrastination and just get on with it. So I think this is a good thing. Now, when we think too long about things and we try to wait for that perfect time before we do something, then, sometimes we can just lose the opportunity. It just moves on. It's not there anymore. So in this sense, I think the Mars placement, can be thought as a positive placement that we can use effectively. So all in all, this is a week to push aside resistance. And as my teacher, John Assaraf, would say, it's time to think, plan, do, and then review. And on this note, some of you may be aware that John Assaraf is my coach, and I love his work so much that I became an affiliate partner for him. So John is one of the world's forerunners in neuroscience. mindset and changing habits to overcome resistance. So you push yourself through just to live that life of greatness that you're destined to live and you deserve to live. He focuses on many areas, however, more particularly financial freedom. So if you're interested in looking at any of his programs, um, then you can register for one of his free events. He has lots of them. And in full transparency, as an affiliate partner, if after listening to any of his free events, if you decide to sign up on one of his programs, then going through my affiliate page at no extra cost from you, a percentage of your payment comes back to me. So it's a way of being able to support me if you enjoy the work that I put out. And you can go to my website, jenniferangel.com, under the programs tab to check that out. All right. Okay. I hope you have a great week. Much love and vision to you all. I wish you all a week of great achievement. Okay. Thanks so much for watching and following my work. Bye for now.